The Forest of Whispering Pines had always been a place of serene beauty and tranquility, but on one fateful summer day, it would become the backdrop for a tale of terror that would haunt the small town nearby for generations. It began like any other weekend. The sun cast dappled shadows through the thick canopy of trees as a group of friends set out for a camping trip. Among them were Sarah, David, and Lisa, lifelong friends with a love for the outdoors. They ventured deep into the heart of Whispering Pines, leaving behind the comforts of civilization. As night fell, they gathered around a crackling campfire, their laughter and chatter filling the air. The forest around them seemed to come alive with the sounds of nocturnal creatures, and the stars above shone like distant beacons. Little did they know that something sinister lurked in the darkness. The campfire flickered, casting eerie shadows on the trees. Lisa, the most observant of the group, noticed something strange in the woods, a pair of glowing eyes, gleaming like amber jewels. At first, they dismissed it as a trick of the light, but the feeling of being watched persisted. Sarah, the most adventurous of the group, decided to investigate. Armed with a flashlight, she ventured into the woods, determined to uncover the source of the eerie glow. David and Lisa watched anxiously, their nerves on edge. As Sarah moved deeper into the forest, the woods seemed to close in around her. The shadows grew thicker, and the sounds of the night faded into an oppressive silence. She called out for whatever lurked in the darkness, but there was no response. Minutes turned into hours, and Sarah had still not returned. Panic gripped David and Lisa as they realized their friend was lost in the forest. They called out for her, their voices quivering with fear. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the night. It was Sarah's voice, filled with terror and pain. David and Lisa raced into the woods, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. They followed the sound of her screams until they stumbled upon a horrifying sight. Sarah lay on the forest floor, her body covered in blood. Standing over her was a massive bear, its fur matted and its eyes filled with a predatory hunger. It was a creature of pure malevolence, a beast that should not exist in the tranquil woods of Whispering Pines. In a desperate bid to save their friend, David and Lisa shouted and waved their flashlights, hoping to scare the bear away. But the creature showed no fear. It bared its massive teeth and growled, a deep, guttural sound that sent shivers down their spines. As the bear lunged at them, David and Lisa grabbed Sarah and fled deeper into the forest. The beast pursued them relentlessly, its heavy footsteps echoing through the trees. They could hear its labored breathing and the rustle of leaves as it closed in. With their hearts pounding, they stumbled upon a small cave hidden in the dense undergrowth. It was their only chance at survival. They crawled inside, their breath coming in ragged gasps. The bear circled the cave, its growls growing louder and more frenzied. It seemed determined to reach its prey, to claim its prize. David and Lisa huddled in the darkness, praying that the bear would lose interest and leave them be. Hours passed, and the bear's presence gradually faded into the distance. David and Lisa waited in terrified silence, unsure if the creature had truly gone. When they finally emerged from the cave, they found no sign of the bear, and the forest was once again bathed in moonlight. They carried Sarah's injured body back to their campsite and used their first aid supplies to tend to her wounds. She was battered and bruised, but miraculously, she had survived the horrific encounter with the beast. As dawn broke, they made their way back to the town near Whispering Pines and sought help for Sarah. The townsfolk were shocked by their tale and organized a search party to track down the bear. Days turned into weeks, and the bear was never found. The forest of Whispering Pines remained a place of beauty and serenity, but beneath its tranquil exterior, the memory of the beast would forever haunt the small town. The legend of the Beast of Whispering Pines became a cautionary tale, a reminder that nature could be both beautiful and deadly, and that even in the most peaceful of places, darkness could lurk in the shadows.